Hey everybody, it's Rolly, and I will stand up in 1 second. If you're catching the replay, hashtag replay, let me know that you're catching the replay. So I am going to share decks today, decks right now. So I have a number of different decks that I am packing up and loading up and have taken off the shelf. As you can see, the shelf is empty or mostly empty. There's still a few things on there. And so as today goes along, I'm going to jump on and share what it is that I have for sale. And so you can get 20% off of anything that you want to purchase, so long as you are purchasing today, which is June 21st. And so because once it's packed and gone, then it goes back, it'll be going back into wherever it's going to be set up in the new location. So, which is, I don't know where yet exactly. So I don't know what it is, but I'm hoping to have less for them to carry than I have. So anyway, so I'm going to go through the different decks that I have, and if this is something that you are interested in, let me know. And so as you can see down, scrolling down the bottom, is that it's 20% off for anything that you purchase, but it has to be something that you're purchasing today. And so for those of you who are from out of town, then you obviously have to pay shipping. But anybody who's coming to pick up, the pickups need to be picked up by Friday. So that's it has to be gone out of here by Friday. If you are doing a local pickup, if you are doing shipping, we will get it shipped out to you. But the sale is for today, because once we get it packed up, I'm going to be putting it in a box, but I will pull them out for anything that somebody's purchasing. But in order to be able to get 25% off, I will take off 5% for anybody who pays cash or e-transfer, and saves me the transaction costs of doing the by doing a credit card transaction. So credit card or debit transaction. So if you save me the cost, I will save you 5%. So, but otherwise it is 20%, but 25 if you're going to do cash or e-transfer. So let's get started. And I'm hoping that you guys are going to be able to see them far enough. So if you're coming in, you're still going to be able to come in and purchase and look around. But as I'm moving around today, I'm doing this from 10 till 3. I'm here by myself. So I'm going to move around whatever it is that I can. I have my chair that I'm actually wheeling around the building, and then I still have my crutch, and then I still have my crutches, and then I still have my walker. So, because I cannot put any weight. So for anybody who does not know, I broke my leg, and so it's zero. It's 0% weight bearing that I'm allowed to do on my foot. So I'm going to get started, and hang on. My arms and my left leg are going to be super strong by the end of the next 5 weeks, because I've got 1 week down. Woo! 1 week down. Go back to see the surgeon tomorrow. So, yay. Okay, so back up again. Back up again on my left leg. Okay, so, okay. I keep saying okay. Goddess and the Sirens by Stacey DeMarco. So this is one of the decks that we have, and if it tells me, then I will give you the price, but if not, you'll have to message me for the price. And because I'm not going to look them all up. So it's $26.99 Canadian. So all of the prices are Canadian for anybody who is not Canadian. It is all Canadian dollars that I'm going with. So $26.99 plus HST, obviously. Okay. And then we've got Callie Oracle from Alana Fairchild. So that one. And if you send a message, then I can give you more details if you're looking for more details. So this one here is $30.95. And Understanding Deep Emotions, called Mood. So these include 50 mood cards plus instructional booklet. And it is by Andrea Harn, I think it's pronounced. So $27.95. And then, but once we seal up the box for anything that is not sold today, then it will be getting shipped. So $35.95 for this one. Here's the Witch's Oracle. And this one here is Sally Morningstar. I've heard really good things about her. I've never seen her deck, but I've heard some really good things about that author. And then right now I'm going to have to, like, this isn't going to work so well because I can't reach to put it in the box. So the Witches of Wisdom Tarot. And the author of this one is Phyllis Curott, C-U-R-O-T-T, Curott. And so really beautiful pictures. Again, you guys probably can't see that. And then the Crystal Medicine Oracle. So this one here is really cool. They actually come in, because I have this deck, they are in a round, the cards are round. And so it's Crystal Medicine Oracle by Rachel Sharman. So really popular deck. That's one of the decks that I don't keep often. So one of the questions was, am I going to be continuing to keep stock? Yes, I will, which is why once this stuff is packed and gone, until I get it unpacked, it's going to be not available for sale. So this one here is Aboriginal Goddess Chakra from Mel Brown, and I think I have all of her decks now. She's got a number of different decks, so if I can find them together, I will. So nope, that's not one of them. Aboriginal Healing Oracle by Mel Brown, and I think those are the only two that I have of hers in stock, but we might find them as we kind of go around because I was taking them off the shelf. So Gods and Titans. So this one here is also by Stacey DeMarco. That was the Goddess and Sirens deck. And then I have two of these ones, the Crystal Grid deck by Grace Duong. And, oh, I forgot to give you guys prices, sorry. This one here is $33. And there's two of those ones. Practice You. And so these are Daily Awakening decks by Alana Brower. And I found out that she's actually a yoga instructor. So it's actually kind of cool. I don't know if she has a journal that goes with that deck. And I have one of those. So that is also available. Of course, Colette Baron-Reid, one of my favorites. So this is the Good Tarot. So I think I have all of Colette's decks. This one here is also by Colette Baron-Reid. It's the Crystal Spirits Oracle. So, and that one is $44.99. And the Chakra, good morning, Francine. So this one here is the Chakra Wisdom Oracle deck by Tori Artman. And I don't have the tarot deck that comes with it, but she also has a tarot deck. And Archangel Animal Oracle cards. So, and that one there is $33.99. So for anybody who's just coming on, just letting you know that it is 20% off anything that I have in stock today. It needs to be picked up if you are local and you're doing pickup, and it needs to be picked up by Friday. Delivery, you have to pay the shipping. Shipping, you have to pay the shipping. And if you want to be able to get 25% off if you send e-transfer or cash, then and pay by e-transfer or cash, then you get 25% off instead of 20%. And that's just because then you save me the electronic fees, the service fees through the system. So if you want to save an extra 5%, e-transfer or cash. And but it is still with tax. So whatever it is still with tax, because I still have to pay the government. So taxes are not excluded. Even on cash transactions, it is still plus tax. It's just that I don't have to cover the cost of the transaction fees. So you get to have 5% off for that. And the reason why I am selling is because I'm trying to have less things to move. So the more things that are gone, less things for everybody else to carry, because I obviously can't carry. So, and I know that I keep repeating it, but there's different people coming on at different times. So I just want to share that. So the Herb Crafter's Tarot is that one. And so that one there has a deck and book set. So celebrates the handicrafts, tools, and time-honored folk skills related to herbs, trees, flowers, and other plants. This deck and book set explores the relationship between herbs and how people use the medicines, creativity, ritual, and spiritual guidance. This actually sounds really, really cool. But if you follow me, you know that I have lots of decks, so I'm not purchasing any other decks right now. We'll see how my space is. So this one here is $26.99, and it's Find Your Happy. I have this deck. I really like that deck. And trying to get all the bigger decks in first. Oracles of the Hidden Worlds. So this one here is by Lucy Cavendish. And I'm probably going to have to pause here and get some of these decks organized in this box. Mindful Games, so activity cards, and it is 55 fun ways to share mindfulness with kids and teens. And so this one here is $28.95. So I'm going to pause here so that I can rearrange this box, and so that I have more room to put things in. And I will be back with another, because there's still all of these, plus there's still some more down here in the bottom. So I will come back in just a few minutes once I can get all these things moved around into the box and a little bit more organized. Talk to you guys soon. Maybe if I can find my mouse. I found my mouse and kicked me out so that I couldn't even end the broadcast. So ending now, I will be back in probably about 5 minutes.